Anna?
Mm-hmm.
You awake?
Yeah.
It's December cold.
That's very scientific.
I'm starting the Hilux.
Not before coffee.
You've turned into a full-time coffee machine supervisor.
And you've turned into a man who thinks starting a truck counts as breakfast.
Fair.
Kettle's on.
Contract board's up.
Toast.
You're acting like we have time for toast.
Now park your butt, we're having toast.
Okay, 3 big cultivating jobs.
You're taking them?
Yeah, I'm taking them.
I know we need them. But I need the Massey for wood.
I need the Massey for cultivating.
You don't need it, you want it.
I need it because I'd like to finish before the next century.
And I need it because logs don't lift themselves.
Just use the 509C.
Charles?
Yeah, okay. It's not big enough for the logs.
Thank you. Welcome back to reality.
Reality sucks. Hang on, before we even move, let's check Tim's used kit site.
You always say that and then you get ideas.
I already have ideas.
That's what I'm worried about.
Okay, here. Use Telehandler.
That would actually help.
And look at this. Used Fendt 724 Generation 6.
Don't say it like that.
Used Massey 9 S340. That's Walter's trade we used.
Charles?
Used Massey 8 S245. There we go.
You're enjoying this too much.
2 dump trailers. Bailey and a bunning.
The Bailey would solve a lot of hauling.
And this Köckerling 6-meter high-speed disc. Cheaper than our old used Lemkin was.
That's actually a really practical list.
Okay, jokes aside. 3 big cultivating jobs in December. Kinlaig on site today. Wood to move.
Yeah, and silage to sell. Oats to deliver. And we're still trying to do this with the same 2 tractors and 1 loader that's way too small. Charles, we're out of tractor.
Not would be nice. We actually need another big one.
And we can keep pretending the 509C is filling gaps, but we barely use it.
It's a nice tractor, but it's not solving the problem.
Here's the clean way. We trade the 509C and the loader for the Telehandler. That gives us lift and yard work covered. Then we look at another tractor.
724, or 9S, or another 8S.
And the Bailey trailer. So we're not borrowing from Walter every 5 minutes.
And we asked to demo the Köckerling disc. If it does what it says, we keep it and the ProLander for when it's busy.
We're not deciding everything today. But we can call Tim and tell him the direction.
Yeah. Telehandler in, 509C and loader out. Second 8S on hire purchase makes the most sense. The Bailey trailer. And ask for the disc demo.
And let him know we're not signing the world away this morning.
Just moving. That'll be Kinlaig. Hello?
Morning, Charles. Cal here, Kinlaig Agri-Structures.
Morning, Cal.
We're set to come out to the old farm. We've got the skid steer and a crew for placing the wood shed where the old shed was, like you wanted. And we've a crane lined up and a truck sitting at Katie's yard getting the other shed pulled apart. Wood sheds coming apart in individual pieces. Pallets of beams and planks are already loaded.
Ask him when.
What time are you thinking?
We are already on site. You two able to meet and walk lines with us?
Yep, we'll be there in 30 minutes.
Perfect. See you shortly.
Okay, Kinlaig first. Then silage and oats. Then contracts. Then wood.
Easy day.
You love lying to yourself.
I'm calling Tim before we leave.
Good. Let's not pretend this isn't happening.
Kilted Pistons. Tim speaking.
Morning, Tim. It's Charles and Anna.
Aye, what have you broken now?
Nothing yet. We're looking at your used kit page.
Aye, that's a dangerous hobby.
We're not buying everything.
That's what they all say.
Here's where we're at. We want to trade the Fendt 509C and the loader for the telehandler you have listed. We'd also need a bucket and a bag hook.
Aye, that's doable.
And we want to put that second 8 S245 on hire purchase.
Right.
And the Bailey trailer.
Okay.
And could we demo the Köckerling disc before we decide on that part?
Sensible. Shouldn't be a problem.
We're not signing everything today, but that's the direction.
Fair. I'll get numbers moving, and I'll line up the demo.
Appreciate it, Tim.
You two never do things small, do you?
We keep trying. It never works.
Well, that feels big.
It is. But so is everything else right now. The crane is already working at Katie's, taking the wood shed down. At the old farm, the skid steer is grading the base when we arrive.
They're already moving.
Yeah, this is the part I like. No drama, just work.
Morning, you two. Pad's a bit soft on the back edge. We're addressing it now while the crane's taking the woodshed down at Katie's.
Perfect. We want it square and true.
Aye, we'll set base right, or you'll chase doors forever.
What's the timeline today then?
Crane lifts the woodshed sections off at Katie's first. Then it comes straight here, and we rebuild the woodshed on this pad. Steel sheds later. We'll start stripping it once the woodshed's standing and strapped.
That makes way more sense.
And it keeps us from having two half-destroyed sheds at once.
Aye, and if the wind behaves, you'll have walls up today.
After this year, I'll take behaves.
You and me both. Right, if you're happy, we'll crack on.
McRae's truck pulls in. Just him. Tape measure, notebook, calm energy.
Morning. Right, walk me through what you want.
Woodshed goes here, on the old pad. Steel shed later, lined up so we can back straight in with trailers. Long term, new grain shed like Katie built. Same style, clear span, proper clearance.
Yard flow matters more than folk think. Drainage will matter too. You don't want to be fighting water every winter.
And the house. Traditional outside, modern inside. Similar size, maybe a bit smaller. We don't want a copy of what burned.
That's healthy. We'll stage it. Shed stream first so your operation's protected. House stream alongside so you're not rushing decisions.
That's exactly what we want.
McRae takes notes, photos, marks a few points.
I'll send you a scope. Options, basic and proper. You decide what proper means. And don't rush concrete in frost.
Noted, thanks. Another vehicle rolls in as McRae disappears down the lane.
Afternoon. We'll confirm measurements, access and services, then propose a phased timeline.
Shed first priority.
Makes sense? For a shed like Katie's, clear span, proper clearance, we'll look at slab spec, door sizes, ventilation and yard flow.
And the house, traditional outside, modern inside. Smaller than before is fine. We're done trying to rebuild a memory.
Understood. We'll bring two options, one conservative, one future-proofed.
They measure, take photos, note access and services.
You'll get a staged proposal. No guessing what happens when.
Thank you. The yard is busy, machines lined up. A mechanic wipes his hands.
You two look like you've already had a full day.
Feels like 3.
We're here for the second 8S and the Bailey.
Aye, fueled, ready. Trailer's out back.
And the telehandler?
I'll deliver it to your yard. And I'll pick up the 509C at the same time. Saves you messing about.
That helps more than you know.
And the Köckerling will be ready too. Grab it on your way to your contract, Charles.
Perfect.
2 big tractors changes your whole day.
That's the idea.
Or at least changes how wrecked we are at night.
That part never changes. Just the scale does.
Both 8S tractors sit side by side. Walter's trailer on one. The Bailey is hooked on the new one. It still feels strange seeing 2 of these here.
It feels like breathing room.
Moomed it. Silage, oats, locks from the old place.
And contracts after.
One thing at a time.
Let's move.
If we don't get these oats in today, we lose the price.
626 pounds per thousand is too good to gamble.
That's why the Bailey matters. I'm tired of borrowing trailers like we're 16.
One problem at a time. Today's problem is move grain.
2 loads now. 2 loads later.
And then we can breathe.
You always say that.
Highland Farms. You're still in the good price, £626 per thousand. But it's today only.
That's why we're here twice.
We tip the bunning first. Grain rattles out. That sound is pure stress relief.
That sound is bills getting paid.
Then the second trailer.
That's the first 2 logged.
We'll be back.
Same again?
Yeah, but I'm detouring.
Where to?
Old farm. I left the loader arms there last time. No point coming back empty.
Good call. I'll head straight back and start loading my trailer.
I'll grab them and meet you at the yard. There you are. Should have brought you home weeks ago. Right, that's one less stupid delay later. Charles has already loaded his trailer when I pull in.
That was quick.
Detour paid for itself. Loader arms are back.
Good. We'll need them for the logs.
And the silage.
Let's go lock that price.
Then the day gets complicated.
It already is.
Both trailers tip again.
That clears you for today. Price is logged.
That's good. What a relief.
That's one thing off the list. A truck idles in the yard. Ramps clatter. The telehandler rolls down under its own power.
There you go. I'll take the 509C back with me.
Feels strange seeing this here already.
You'll wonder how you did without it. Keys are in. Fuel's half.
That's plenty.
BGA's going to meet you at 35 first. Might as well christen it properly.
Yeah, let's see what it's actually worth. The truck pulls away with the 509C. All right, new chapter.
Sure is. You're good? I'm heading to the cultivating jobs.
Yeppers, I'll head and start with the silage bales. The BGA truck is already waiting.
That's the new machine then.
Brand new to us. Let's hope it earns its keep. Oh, that's nicer. I'm already more confident with this. Higher reach, better control, and more maneuverable.
You're quicker already.
And I'm not fighting it. That's the real difference. That's you full.
See you at 26 later then.
I'll be there. Okay, that's one problem solved.
Field 11. The Massey 8S245 pulls steady. The Köckerling chews into cold ground. Right. Hold your line. Let the disc do the work. This is tighter than it looks. But it's breaking. That's what matters. One clean pass at a time.
I don't want to get out of this machine, but better hop into the 8S and loader. I have to make sure I don't forget the bale grab. Logs first. Then we'll have to see when the BGA truck gets back. The Massey 8S idles near the woodpile. All right, we do this clean. Fendt and the log trailers stay together. I load with the 8S and I haul with the Fendt. I lower the loader and line up on the first stack. Let's make this count. The bucket bites under the first stack. Close the grab, lift, steady, and swing over the trailer. Easy. Easy. There. Now repeat. That's a proper load. Heavy but balanced.
You again.
Yeah, first of two.
You're clearing that place out bit by bit, hey?
That's the plan. One trailer at a time. The logs slide off. One down. Back for number 2.
Field 2. This is where the Köckerling earns its keep. Fast, but still leaves it right. With this tall stubble, the Prolander would have never gone through this. Too fast and you bounce. Too slow and you're here all night.
Back at the pile, I park the Fendt, climb into the 8S again. Let's start loading the second batch. This is the last of the awkward stuff. After this, the yard actually starts to look like a yard again. Alright, that's 2. Let's get you gone. Just as I'm climbing down from the loader, I hear a truck approaching. The BGA truck rolls up on the road and stops by the gate.
Told you I'd be back.
Let's get you sorted. Pull into the next gate. I'll be right over. Just have to switch attachments. Back in the Massey, I drop the log grapple and pick up the bale grab, then over to the silage bales. I already know I'm going to be slower with the tractor. I love it, but the Manitou has a purpose, and it's definitely loader work. I'll fill you right up. Okay, that's you.
Cheers. See you next time.
Safe run. That's another pile gone. Okay, back to defend.
Keep it straight, keep it clean. We're not short on work, we're short on hours. At least the yard's finally moving forward.
Two log loads and 2 silage trucks. Not bad for one afternoon.
That's the last run on this one. Still has to be right. That'll do. Hey Anna, contract fields are finished. How many runs you on now?
Second log load on the way in now. Just finished loading the BGA at 26.
You're not messing about.
Someone has to keep things moving.
That's the lot then.
That's the lot. At least the lot we can move today.
Fair play.
Thanks. Back in the Fent, it's time to head for home.
I'm heading back now. Ground's done for today.
I'm just leaving the mill. Yard's a bit emptier than it was this morning.
Good. That means something moved forward.
Yeah, it does.
The light is already fading. The road is empty. Frost is starting to creep back into the shadows. That disc ran better than I expected.
The telehandler did too.
First day with new tools is usually a fight.
Today didn't have room for another fight. We actually moved everything today.
4 loads of oats are gone. We will fill the contract with the last little bit next month.
Yep, and silage moved. 2 log runs.
Contract's finished.
That's a lot.
It had to be. We both roll in at the same time. Engines idle, then shut down. The yard goes quiet fast. The telehandler sits where the 509C used to be. 2 tractors are dusty, streaked with dirt and chaff. I hate how tired I am.
I hate how normal that feels now. Telehandler changed the day.
So did the speed disc.
And having 3 proper tractors will make life so much easier.
Yeah,
Still doesn't fix the 2 people, 5 jobs problem.
no, but it makes it less stupid.
Tomorrow's still going to be ugly.
Yeah,
But today didn't break us.
that counts.
Jackets come off. Boots by the door. The kettle goes on. My hands are still buzzing.
Mine too.
Oats are sold. Silage is moving. Wood's finally getting cleared.
And contracts are paying for the fuel,
And the mistakes.
especially the mistakes.
You want tea?
Always.
You know, sometimes I forget people are actually watching all this.
Yeah, me too.
Comments, messages, folks saying they're rooting for us.
It matters more than they probably think.
We wouldn't be doing half of this without that support.
No, definitely not. Not the long days, not the rebuild, not the just keep going parts.
So, if they're still watching, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sticking with us.
It actually makes this feel shared.
And next year's going to be a big one.
A new year. New ground.
Same work.
And hopefully fewer fires.
We'll take that as a win.
We're holding this together.
Yeah, we are.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow we keep going.
yeah. Tomorrow we keep going.